Oh, these tanks, you know, they're on the battlefield. I think everything's fine, everything's good. They look up and they see an A-10 roll in.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Okay, well, now that I've actually moved the microphone in front of my face and y'all can fucking hear me now, today we're going to be engaging moving targets in the A-10. Gotta be honest with you, I'm sick and fucking tired of reviewing hardware. I'm tired of it, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of reviewing sticks, I'm tired of reviewing stick bases, I'm tired of reviewing hardware. I just want to blow shit up, so we're going to do a video on attacking moving targets. So, you're like, oh, what's the big deal? Well, you're just blowing up tanks with extra steps. Nah, it's actually pretty tough to hit moving targets sometimes. So we're going to be engaging them with Mavericks, GBU-12s, and APKWSs. And spoiler alert, the APKWS is going to be your bread and butter. Oh, and the gun, of course. But we've got, let's see, a couple of tanks that are driving entirely too slow. A couple of tanks and some BTRs, and maybe he's traveling down the coast here. And we're going to kill him. So, today I am drinking 1792 Full Proof. Now, if you're not familiar with what a Full Proof bourbon is, a Full Proof bourbon is one that's basically taken straight from the cask and has not been finished in anything. So, it has a much richer, more bright flavor, but it also has a much higher alcohol content. So if I'm a little more incoherent today than normal, I'm going to blame the alcohol. But man, it's been delicious. It really is delicious. The A10's birthday was 3 days ago, so happy birthday to the A10. I'm sorry I missed it, guys, and I didn't do a video for you, but I was too busy being at an air show watching a real A-10 on the beaches of Fort Lauderdale. It's the A-10 demonstration team's last tour. Pour one out for the A-10s, man. I'm pouring a little bit of bourbon out on the floor right now. Pour one out for the A-10, because after this, no more A-10 demos. Davis Monthan's already retired its first A-10 too, so the A-10s are officially on the way out, which it's taken the Air Force almost 60 fucking years to finally do it, but they're finally doing it, so. Sucks. Fucking sucks. But that's the way of things. Anyway, where are those vehicles? I don't actually know where I put them. They're around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Alright, so first things first, we're going to try and put a GBU-12 on them because I think that's going to be the most difficult thing to make connect. So we're going to try that first. So we're going to point track this guy. We're going to select the GBU-12, and we're going to roll in on him. I've been watching a lot of Growling Sidewinder's videos lately, and he is selecting weapons with the line select keys, which is the incorrect way to do it. This is not how you should select weapons profiles. You see, you get the little M/GBU-12, it defaults to a manual profile. You should be using the DMS to do it. Uh-oh. You still pointing there, buddy? Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, come on there. Tell you what, let's do CCD, and I'll get it. Oh, man. There we go. Let's just drop a bomb and see if that works. I have my doubts that that's going to actually work, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's see how that worked. Actually, it looks like the laser took pretty nicely. Holy fuck, is this gonna work? Oh my god, this might actually work. Jesus Christ. Oh. Wow, I got him. Holy shit. Okay, well, they did recently... That was a really fucking sloppy drop. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was sloppy as fuck, but... They have a nasty habit of scattering like this afterwards, as you can see. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because once they scatter, you can just pick them off one by one.
Autopilot.
But it's a bad thing because sometimes if they scatter into a forest or into some buildings, they can just clip through the trees and clip through the buildings, and you're just good luck, mate. You're not going to get them. They're going to be gone forever. Anyways, let's put a Maverick on the next guy. I don't recommend slewing the Maverick manually because it just doesn't work very well. What I recommend you do is simply just make a SPI with the targeting pod, and then if you have the Maverick selected on your HUD here and you want the Maverick up on the screen, you China hat forward, boom, auto selects the Maverick, makes it soy. China hat forward long, slave ball to SPI. The Maverick's going to look at the SPI, that is the targeting pod. Zoom in, TMS up short, good lock, rifle Maverick. Alright, that should be it for him. It's that easy. If I can do it half drunk on bourbon, you can do it. By the way, do you like my new intro? I spent fucking hours making that, so if you haven't watched my new intro, go back and watch it again. I'm very proud of it. Anyway. Get fucked, nerd. Alright, I will probably wait for them to start moving again because, honestly, this is kind of cheating since they're no longer moving. But first I will China hat aft short to recage the Maverick because I'm a little OCD about that, but we'll wait till they start moving again to attack the rest of them. Come on, little doggies, get rolling. I still can't believe that GBU-12 hit. That was a fucking sloppy drop. For a while, GBU-12s were absolutely miserable, and they weren't hitting anything. But they recently buffed them. I guess buffed them. I don't know, it's more like corrected them. The GBU-12s are pretty fucking good now, honestly. I want to continue the murder. Please. I was flying this dynamic campaign with my friend Dan called Pretense, and man, the convoys and that, you you hit them once and they scatter, and then like they're back rolling again within like 15 seconds. Like they don't fuck around for very long. So I don't know why these guys are fucking around. Ah, there they go. Okay, cool. So let's attack with the APKW. That's too easy. Let's use the gun. Fuck it. Let's use guns on them. Alright. Where are they? There they are. Now, a little note about what I said before about making the T-pod soy and doing it that way. The Maverick can't track a moving target. That is to say, you can't have the Maverick crosshairs following a SPI you created dynamically. It can only go to the last known position of a static SPI. I mean, the Maverick can absolutely track a moving target. I misspoke there. But if you want the Maverick to follow a SPI moving dynamically, it can't do that. So what I recommend you do when you are facing moving targets like this is to make a SPI ahead of where they're going, like down the road, like here maybe. Make the SPI over there, and then slave the Maverick to it, and then wait for the tanks to move into your SPI, and then TMS up short to lock them, and then you're golden. You're off to the races. But in the meantime, let's roll in on these fuckers. Because they're BTRs, they're going to shoot at me too, so let's see if I get my ass kicked or not. Now, you'll see two little brackets roll in on either side of the gun pipper there. That represents a target moving 20 knots laterally. So they're moving about 10, so right about here. Should be good to hit that guy. I guess he's... Oh, I damaged him. Wow, they're driving into the fucking ocean. Okay, well, that's certainly a thing they can do. Actually, I take it back. The BTR is amphibious, isn't it? Well, they might be moving a little slower, but we'll try it again. We'll let them get rolling again. I just have to see. Are they in the ocean right now? Yeah, I guess they are. Can they float? Yeah, I guess they can float, can't they? That's kind of cool. Amphibious BTRs, gentlemen. Alright. Like little ducks. Alright, let's get them rolling again. There we go, they're back on the road again. So, we'll take a second crack at this with the gun. It's the last of my bourbon for the night. Of course, ideally, instead of attacking them laterally and trying to line up those crosshairs, you might as well just attack them from the rear. You can attack them from the front, but remember, tanks have thicker armor from the front, so you're better off attacking from the rear. Of course, it doesn't really matter to a BTR. Their armor is like paper thin. You have no problem getting through it with the 30mm of the A10. Man. At the air show, it was pretty cool to see the A10 demonstrating its pop-up attack runs. It was pretty sweet. Got a little emotional watching it, I'm not going to lie to you. Let's see, you'll do. Actually, I'm going to go idle here. I'm going pretty fast.
Pull up, pull up.
I got him. A10 V&E, I'm pretty sure, is it's either 425 or 485, but let's be on the safe side and do 425. I wish they were moving quicker to make this more of a challenge. It can be a real bitch to hit moving targets when they're really hustling. And you might be better off waiting until they're in a big wide open area before you attack them. Because again, if they're in the middle of a city or a forest like here, you're never going to find them. Never in a million years. But pull to the tone. Let's see how many I can get here. They're shooting at me.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude,
Ooh,
altitude.
Never overfly your targets, gentlemen. I got no warning lights, though. So that brings me to my next point. Your biggest enemy when it comes to attacking moving targets is actually... Oh, I got my missile warning system. Is not AAA or man pads. Your biggest threat when attacking moving targets is greed. It's going to be literal bloodlust. You want to kill all the things, and they're right there, and they're sitting ducks and trying to kill too many things at once and winding up getting shot by something like a fucking 50 cal on top of a T90 is kind of embarrassing. So, case in point, where'd he get me? My right wing. Oh, he shot me up pretty good there, didn't he? Oh well. Is there anybody left over there? It's not looking like it. Oh, there's this guy, I suppose. He's a BTR, and there's another one there. Let's see if I can get him. I see ya.
Pull up, pull up.
Well, that's pretty much it. Wasn't a whole lot to this video, to be honest with you, but like I said, I'm just so sick and tired of reviewing hardware, and if I didn't get back into blowing shit up, honestly, I was going to lose my fucking mind. So yeah, takeaways from this video: Mavericks are your friend for moving targets, APKWSs are your friend for moving targets. If the gun, attack from behind. Wait until they're moving in a open area. Don't attack them when they're in the middle of a forest or a city, or you're literally never going to see them ever again. That's pretty much it. I still don't give a fuck if you like or subscribe. I got big things coming for the channel pretty soon. I am helping Combat King with his new Syria campaign. It's very technical, very in-depth. And I've got some, God, cool new hardware coming, which, you know, hardware is cool and everything. I'm just so tired of doing hardware. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.